Hey family, I'm SNwadiei. I'm HYBASIA, helping your brothers and sisters in Africa as well as the Creole Grill Tis. I got the right earrings on today. But anyway, how y'all doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day no matter where you are in the world. I can't believe that it's already the weekend, baby, as they used to say back in the day. I'm just been reflecting on different videos I've been watching during the week, because I think a lot of the videos I watch are relevant to all of us here in the diaspora and a few of us that go to the continent or contemplating going to the continent of Africa to either visit or even thinking about relocating. It just seems odd that the people that's online that's trying to try to get you to move where they are, whether it's in East Africa, South Africa, or West Africa, or wherever in Africa, it just seems to be a matter of come where I am. It's perfect. The people was perfect before they met up with them people or before first contact with the colonizers or whatever. It's always an excuse, y'all. Always an excuse. And so I said, why are people relocating to an East African country first? Well, the people don't speak the same language they do. It's like, how hard is it to form a relationship with someone when you yourself cannot speak their language? And they, for the most part, cannot speak your language, because that is not one of the official languages of their country. And people that say that you can learn the language easily are not being truthful, because they themselves are not fluent in the very language that they are telling you that's so easy to learn, whether it's Kiswahili or some other language out there. It's just not so easily done, y'all. It's like when you take a class, when you finish the first class, it's like you're a baby and you may have memorized a greeting or two, but that's about it. And so I just wanted to just do a little quick synopsis on some of the stuff I tried to research, just as a basic information to people who just not thinking about it. Not that you don't know, but sometimes you just don't think about it. It was like, where did the enslaved Africans come from in the first place? Because I try to relate everything to the United States, you know, because I'm in the United States. I cannot speak for people from someplace else, because my whole thought process is from where I started, where I've been most of my life. So here goes, y'all. I hope this helps you. It says, of the Africans who arrived in the U.S., nearly half come from two regions. And that's Gambia, the area comprising the Senegal and Gambia rivers, and the land between them are today's what? Senegal, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, and Mali, and West Central Africa. Says including what is now Angola, Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Gabon. So, quick refresher, 50% from the Senegambia area. The Gambia River, running from the Atlantic into Africa, was a key waterway for the slave trade. When it was at its height, about 1 of every 6 West enslaved people came from that area. And y'all, what led me to the Gambia was researching my grandmother's name, Cora, because I knew that when I researched it, it was a West African instrument. I didn't know that it also was a family surname. I know now that it is also a family surname and that all Coras are related. So that name took me to the place where people have the name, surname, Cora, spelled K-O-R-A. They have an instrument there, 21-string instrument, spelled Okora. And the French spelling is K-O-R-A. The English spelling is C-O-R-A. Or maybe it's the other way around. But either way it goes. Yeah, it is the other way around. As my grandmother was Creole, so hers was C-O-R-A. But nevertheless, it still phonetically is the same. And when you look at people that's from the Gambia, some of them, when they move from the Gambia, start spelling their name C-O-R-A instead of K-O-R-A. So that's how it goes, y'all. And then I saw another video about, like, who do you think you are? So it was about a football player and ex-football player. And anyway, he ended up being like 81% African and his DNA. And the researcher told him, you're a real African, because most people don't have that high of a percentage. And I said, well, I'm 83.7%, so I'm a real African too. But anyway, y'all, not everybody does DNA tests. They just don't. I don't know what they're afraid of, but I've done several. And while that guy was researching his ancestry, it took him to Ghana. And then he found out that slavery hasn't ended yet. Y'all, I knew that. But it was just interesting to see that he found out when he went back home. To this day, it's still happening. And they took him to a place where he got to meet some little school children, and they had been trafficked to be workers in a granite factory, I guess, the granite mines. And the little girls were supposedly trafficked to sell things for the granite mine people. It was terrible, y'all. I don't know how they got them back or anything else, but they had them and they was sending them to school. I wonder if they were sold by who, or if they was just picked up off the street, y'all. But I know that it's happening. And then I remember that I saw this movie, you know, Cry of Freedom. Hopefully I'm not misnaming the movie. But it was also about human trafficking. You know, of the kind that I don't even want to say. And they actually was doing it toward young people, whether it was male or female. Just say pimps were involved. And y'all, happening worldwide. It's just sad to think that when we use our cell phones and buy the electric cars and watch smart TVs, all of these things contributed to the demand for these poor little kids being trafficked to go into those dangerous places on earth to mine that stuff. It just blows me away, y'all. Man's inhumanity to man. And I say, how can we change it? How can we change it? Is it Ubuntu? Did Ubuntu ever exist? I don't know, y'all. Is it all about caste systems, like the book that I was reading on caste systems? Always was caste systems, and how people treat their house help poorly in some parts of the motherland and other places as well. It's just people tend to just not respect people that's giving them a service, even if, just say, they go to McDonald's or Popeyes or whatever and want to cuss out the staff. Same difference, y'all. They feel like people don't have feelings because they feel like they're in service to them, even though they just selling them a hamburger or order a chicken or something. It's just unbelievable how people treat other people, and you say that never again, it can't happen never again, but it's still happening. I guess that's why I'm so attached to permaculture, y'all, because it's helping people to go from one level to another and empowering people to self-sufficiency. And the first thing people need is food, clothing, and shelter. And once those needs are met, their mind can function at a higher level where they may not participate in such evils without the second thoughts. And then some people, maybe it's because of greed, y'all. I don't know. So it's no cure for greed. All I know is that all I can do to try to serve my purpose. I can't wait to go back to the food forest so I can see all of the baby trees that done grew up. It's like they really my babies, y'all. And see the fruits of our labor. I say our because it's everybody that participated. The people that actually donated funds so we could buy seeds and we could buy trees and we could get there and pay our land manager to go and check on the place and water the plants when it wasn't rainy season and help weed it in between the Sundays during rainy season. It all works together, y'all, for good. And that's what encourages me, knowing that the good is going on. The good is going on. It continues. Even though the bad is going on, I guess it's a yin and a yang to everything still. I hope that you decide to be with us and come onto the bright side, y'all, and help us to even teach more people permaculture and have that first house built on the land at the food forest, y'all. The first little tiny house. won't you give us something, like they say at the Mardi Gras, give us something, mister, give us something, ma'am, give us something, sister, give us something, brother. Whatever you can afford, that's fine. I will leave the link down below to GoFundMe, to the Cash App. Whichever way you want to donate is fine, y'all. The Most High will put on your heart the amount that you should give. I promise you 100% will go to our project. Yes, it will. I want to see everything starting to bloom in this lifetime. And I'm 70, y'all. So we got to keep it moving, keep growing and building. I would like to see it open sometime within the next year or so, where we can have our pop-up shops and our walking and meditation, earthing / grounding trails. It's gonna be nice, y'all. I would love to be open to the public so we can have people see our pop-up shop and our farmers market and cultural exchange programs. It's gonna be nice, y'all. But anyway, until next time, I wish you love, peace, joy, happiness, and a sound mind. Y'all, I say thank you on this Shabbat to the Creator for just being here another day. And a barakah, we are grateful to everyone who's donated to HYBASIA at any time, whether it's a one-time donation or if it's a monthly donation through Patreon. And if you're interested in Patreon, let me know and I'll leave the link for you in the comments as well. I love you all and appreciate you. And until next time, subscribe if you have not. Let me know what you want me to talk about, and I will look it up for you if I don't have a story already to tell. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.